What's compelled me to seek the limelight, so to speak, to try to do something in entertainment over the years with Bill Campanis as Yeti and Icon the Man from Space, undoubtedly, was my experiences and the job that I had while I worked my way through college and graduate school. In my case, it really was the smell of the grease paint, the roar of the crowd.
I know you won't believe this, but our mystery guest has entered and is now seated beside me. May I remind you, it's one question at a time. I'll give you 3 minutes to try and establish the identity of our mystery guest. And let's begin with Joanna Barnes.
I thought we were having a riot. Mystery guest, are you involved in entertainment?
Yes. Well, I majored in psychology. Maybe that's why. If you're going to wear a head like that, I think you ought to be a psychology major. Thank you, Mike, for being on here. We'll be back to meet another challenger as What's My Line continues.
I sought counsel, of course, from my father, who always had good advice to give me.
You're no good. It was you. You caused my cancer.
And I thought medicine might be right up my alley.
The prognosis is quite poor for a man with your disease. I don't think you'll live out the night.
My superiors were upset with my bedside manner, so I turned to being a man of the cloth.
You don't have to rely on yourself. He's there. He wants to help you. Even you! You're slob!
Then I went into business for myself. Tried a lot of things. The various reversals of fortune led me to try to work out my financial difficulties with my bankers.
I'd like to restructure my loan so that you guys owe me the money.
Finally, I hit rock bottom after losing everything in the Malibu fire of November 1993 and having to relocate my family to Indiana.
I've gotten on top of this now, and I think it's going to be clear sailing ahead. But if I were you, I wouldn't let it get this bad before you got help. Luckily, I've got God on my side. As you'll see. All right, I'm ready to go.
Now, however, things have turned around. My wife, son, and I are living in our own home. Mike's in college, and I'm still in front of the camera, this time trying to lose weight as a New Year's resolution. And then if we're tied, we play 1 day at 11.
Now you can feel a swimming pool of my soul. You could have told me what was in your heart, baby, you lied.
$130, $260, and the bar, 45, 305, 305.
I find it helps if you think of something particularly, someone you really hate. I have my old bosses to think about. Bruce Fagel comes most readily to mind, and I think by pushing the bar up, I'm crushing his skull.
When I think of places I've been, following
Yeah, that's all we'll do for tonight. 305. Top that, Arrigo. Okay. We got 9 plates on here, each 45 pounds. So if there was 10, it'd be 450. So it's 405, 405, 810. You're pushing up a little machinery. This was the weight that our good friend Frank Arrigo just couldn't handle. Couldn't punch it up and down 10 times. Frank, in his youth, I've never seen a man with stronger legs, but the wages of time, or the ravages of time, have apparently taken their toll. But I'm going to give it a whirl and see what I can do. We can't put any more plates on. There's no more room. 9, 4 is 36. 405 and 405. Okay. Here we go. I could have done many more than 10, but I don't want to boast. Good luck, Frank. Being an experienced lawyer is the way I'm going to make money in the future.
Call us now. The sooner you call, the sooner we can fight for you.
Larry Parker will fight for you. I know Larry Parker. I went to law school with Larry Parker. I'm no Larry Parker. I'm Michael Ross Bongiorno, trial lawyer.
and I thought that it'd kill me.
Along with my wonderful wife and son, another constant throughout my life has been my close circle of lifelong friends. We're blessed to be a group of guys, pals from North Hollywood for nearly 40 years. We're starting to think about retirement now, and one of our pals, Crazy Ed Snyder, living in New Mexico, really does know how to captain a sailboat. Perhaps we could all get together and buy one and sail off to who knows where.
We're acting on your behalf. That I'm going to refurbish my boat, sell it, and together we're going to get a nice sailboat with a Rico. Ed, thanks for Ed.
Hey, how are you? Ed. Hi, Ed. Nice to see you. Hi, Ed. How are you? Miss you a lot. I hear it's going to take a 75-foot all-glass sailboat to get you out here. So, I'm really glad that you and Bono are going to buy the boat, and the rest of us are looking forward to cruising on it with you.
It's my intention, Ed, to parlay this 1948 Stevens all-wood cabin cruiser, fix it up, sell it, and buy into a nice 50-60-foot sailboat that you can helm while I take care of the munitions on it. It needs quite a bit of work, as you can see. Boy, oh boy. But it's a good old boat, and we hope to get it underway soon. Sometimes we get together for a little bit of exercise. I'm trying. Ed, this is for you.
I just got here, Eddie. I'm better than all these guys. I haven't played yet, but I'm going to show them who's the boss. And nice to see you.
Occasionally, we'll just ruminate about various topics.
I've been living here 5 years.
It's been that long, well, I guess 2 years in this house. What is it?
Living in my new house for 3 years, almost 3 years. I've lived out here 5 years. A lot of fun. You meet a day like this, this gorgeous lake. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, I wish Ed Snyder was here to see it.
Well, Ed Snyder's been out.
Yeah, that's right.
Ed's had a good time out here.
They don't allow any hunting, unfortunately, out here.
From the beginning of history, law has governed us, whether it was Hammurabi's Code or the Ten Commandments or Greco-Roman law. This is the best law we've seen, and it's going to take judges to sort this thing out. Right now it sits in the hands of the Supreme Court of Florida. It may go to the Supreme Court of America. And I know what you're saying. There is this huge upsurge of people who say, well, lawyers are doing this, but it's that lawyers have to rise to this occasion. This is what it is. And I think people are going to see that this is one time when lawyers save the day.
I know that we as lawyers can do a lot to help people in general. So maybe as a class, as a united front, we lawyers can help resolve this thing, and we'll all look better for it. I hope so, anyway. Well, our economy in the last, under the Clinton presidency, has certainly given most businesses a boost. Times are good. Our sons, both 19 and 20 years old, never known in America there wasn't peace.
My grandfather's era saw World War I. My uncle laying in a Chateau Thierry, laying in a river bottom, wounded, waiting 2 days to get picked up by medics. My dad served in World War II in the Pacific, fighting in the islands and into Okinawa. All we could think about was Vietnam, and we stay in school. Our country says, okay, stay in school, get good grades. You don't have to go. We did what they said. Everything that our fathers fought for makes a perfect life for them now. They don't have to worry about war. Docs need.
Old Doc Sneed, what a wonderful guy. And Mrs. Snyder, 2 wonderful doctors produced you, Ed. It's hard to believe, isn't it? And I hope your practice is going fine, and I'm really happy that, you're no longer treating monkeys.
Dad, I want to wish you good greetings, too. So happy Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is a week away. And Merry Christmas, and hope to see you soon. And I guess we should all plan to go visit you as soon as we can. So I look forward to that.
This is to my own wonderful wife and my lovely son. I appreciate your help as we start. We're coming to the end of this year, and I'm starting my virtual office. I'm going to be getting into tip-top physical shape. Within the next 6 months, you're going to see me drop to 225 pounds, 50 to 60 pounds I'm going to lose.
So in order to lose this weight, he's going to have to stop eating.
That's my big problem.
Right.
Well, you're within 5 or 10 pounds of your fighting weight, right?
Now I am, yeah.
But in 6 months, you're going to see that those upper arms and the upper chest filling out that. And me, I've got big arms and a big chest, but it's completely interdelineated with flab. And I'm going to lose that flab or die trying. Generally speaking, women are weak, and we are strong. Though I've always loved women, I think they are the greatest, and I've been in the forefront rights for many years, and as has Mike.
Absolutely. Well, I must say, this has been a lot of fun. And I thought about Mike and Mike being out together, sitting around on the boat. So it seems like the M&M boys may just be launched right here.
Cards is another opportunity to have some fun.
Yeah. Hello, Bobby. How you doing? What do you think? Can you burn 2 cards?
You're
good tonight, man. You're good.
Double your fun.
Good.
Where are we? What is it, about the dollar?
Another? Well, I thought we stopped for a second.
Same time again. We just got cards.
$1. You did? Yeah. What the hell straight over
Well, I
there?
have the lowest hand on the table, and it's a high-low split, so
Yeah.
I know I'm going to win half
Exactly.
the table.
You know,
You two are
There's your
competing
reason.
against each other.
Or shit.
But you may be going. I should have stayed in.
I may be going high, that's true, but at the minimum, you know I've got the lowest hand on the table.
another card? I said the same game, and
It was $2.50 previous.
250. Sorry.
Same meeting when I did it, which was a dollar.
250 is the burn, is what I
Would you like
heard.
to follow up?
Let's
You don't put in 250.
You want to get out?
I'm gonna put $1 in for another card. You guys can hassle about it.
Put in your dollar right here to call my bet.
That's the issue.
Yeah, we're still betting before we get the card.
Right, we haven't even,
You got a long way to go.
You mean you guys don't want a card now?
Are you a politician? You can't believe what's real? You must
We
have
don't let
you must
Bob
have a
have it.
political background.
I'm trying to count them.
Maybe Daly can get you out of this
Any
mess.
chads here? You got any chads? This
Give 'em a
is some
call.
chads.
So it's intrinsic. It's 1 low, 2.
What does intrinsic mean?
1 low, 2 high, 3 big.
That's in truth. We have to write
Ah, Jesus! And you're an attorney?
that's it.
Does anybody want to say hi to Ed Snyder?
Hi, Ed. Hey, baby.
Wait.
One away from the expert.
Expert? Pass.
Pass.
You can't say anything like that because it already knocks off his odds. You might not have gone out if you kept your mouth shut.
You think so?
All right, Ed, I think you've seen enough. We're sure looking forward to seeing you in April out in San Diego when you're going to come here, rent a large sailboat. We'll crew it with you on Saturday and then have a wonderful homemade Sicilian spaghetti and meatball dinner at my mother's in San Clemente. See you then. US TV. What follows are 10 still cartoons brought to life, wildly funny and bitingly satirical, with a distinct New Yorker, Playboy, Far Side, or Doonesbury mentality. These live-action vignettes are likely best used interstitially, or as a show of traditional length, while their individual diversity and timelessness works for sales in all media and venues. Cable, network, syndication, and especially in the streaming video context.
There you have it, gentlemen. The upside potential is tremendous, but the downside risk is jail. I'm glad I did my TV evangelizing, made my bundle, and got out when I did.
Mrs. Romano, yours might be a hate crime. Tell me, did you shoot your husband to death because of his gender?
I'd like to restructure my loan so that you guys owe me the money.
Sam didn't make it. I'm sorry. But he had very little pain. His last words were that he wished all his medical bills be paid promptly.
How much will a funeral cost? It's hard to say. But by selling your body parts now, you can raise a fair amount of cash. I love animals. They're delicious. I'm afraid to tell you, you're checking out tomorrow at the latest. You don't have to rely on yourself. He's there. He wants to help you. Even you, you sub! Oh, It's had its ups and downs, but basically, being an affluent lawyer has been quite satisfying.